Everyone's talking about AI, but are we even speaking the same language? Terms like LLM, RAG, and multimodal are everywhere, yet most people can't explain what they actually mean.
So today we're breaking down the top 10 essential AI terms you'll hear in 2025, clearly, quickly, and with real tools you already use. From ChatGPT to Gemini, this is your crash course in decoding AI talk. Welcome to AYAYAY.
First, AI versus generative AI. Let's start at the very top. Artificial intelligence means any system that helps computers make decisions or predictions, from spam filters in Gmail to recommendation systems on Netflix or voice assistants like Siri. But generative AI is different. It doesn't just classify data, it creates things: text, images, video, and sound. That's ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and Copilot for text, MidJourney and DALL-E for images, and Suno or Udio for music. So when people say AI today, they actually mean generative AI, or Gen AI for short.
What are large language models, or LLMs? These are the engines behind most of what we call AI today. A large language model, or LLM, is trained on massive amounts of text to predict the next word. That simple trick powers complex abilities like summarizing, reasoning, and coding. Major players: OpenAI's ChatGPT, Anthropic's Claude, Google's Gemini, Meta's Llama, and Mistral, the new contender from Europe. Every chatbot you use is built on one of these models.
Next, machine learning and deep learning. Machine learning is when computers learn patterns from data to make predictions, like Spotify recommending songs. Deep learning, on the other hand, is a subset of machine learning that uses neural networks, that is, many layers of artificial neurons, to learn more complex patterns. That's what powers Google Photos face recognition, Alexa for voice detection, and Tesla's autopilot. Without machine learning and deep learning, none of today's AI tools would exist.
Multimodal AI. Multimodal means an AI that can process more than one kind of input. You can now even upload a chart, a picture, or even a voice message, and the model understands it. ChatGPT 4.0, Claude 3.5, Gemini 2.0, all do this. Text, image, and audio, all in one conversation. It's like giving AI multiple senses, and it's transforming how people use tools for creativity, learning, and analysis.
Next, hallucinations and verification. Sometimes AI sounds perfect, and it's completely wrong. That's called a hallucination. It happens because these models are trained to sound fluent and not necessarily be accurate. To counter that, tools like Perplexity AI, ChatGPT with browsing, and Copilot for 365 show you citations so you can verify the sources. Remember, confidence does not equal correctness. Always check before you trust.
Bias and fairness. AI systems learn from human data, and human data carries bias. That means models can reflect stereotypes, exclude groups, or make skewed predictions. Companies like IBM, Google, and Microsoft are working on fairness toolkits, like AI Fairness 360, to detect and reduce these biases. Bias isn't just a moral issue, it's also a performance matter. A biased model is a bad model.
Next, retrieval augmented generation, or RAG for short. RAG makes AI more trustworthy. Instead of answering only from memory, the model retrieves relevant documents first from, for example, Google Drive, Word documents, or even a company database. Then it builds the answer you need from those sources. That's how ChatGPT team, Microsoft Copilot, and Elastic AI Search stay grounded in real facts instead of guesses. Think of RAG as giving AI its own research assistant.
Agents and tool use. Agents are AIs that don't just talk, they act. They can check your calendar, send an email, or pull data automatically. Platforms like ChatGPT's Actions, LangChain, and Crew AI let developers build AI workers that take multi-step actions on your behalf. The shift is from chat with me to let me do it for you. That's the next frontier, task-driven AI.
Next, fine-tuning versus prompting versus context. Once you start using AI, you'll hear these three ways of steering a model. Prompting is giving clear instructions like, explain this for a beginner. Context means giving it a reference material like past emails or policies or a PDF document, so the AI tailors its answer. Finally, fine-tuning is retraining the model itself to learn your tone, your format, or data permanently. Most people start with prompting first, then move to context, and finally use fine-tuning only when they need a more custom, consistent voice, like an internal company bot.
Finally, embeddings. They are how AI represents the meaning of every word. An image or sound is turned into a list of numbers called a vector. Those vectors let AI measure similarity, like matching a question to a relevant paragraph or finding related images or concepts. Embeddings are the reason AI can remember context and connect ideas.
So that is your updated AI vocabulary, the concepts that actually matter today. From LLMs and multimodal tools to RAG and agents, you know what people really mean when they talk about AI.
If you found this video helpful, please hit like, subscribe to our channel, and tell us which term you want decoded next. AI agents in business, context engineering, we'll cover them all soon in your channel. See you next time on AYAYAY.
Bye.